Welcome to Wrestling in 60, presented by Cliff Keen Athletic, where we present the weekend's best matches from around the country's premier wrestling conference, the Big Ten. We begin with our pick at number 6.
On his offense here, and I think this match could have a lot of action because I think Bartlett wants to start taking some shots. And Lovett wants you in there.
10-5 after falling to Sammy Sasso, the Big Ten champion from Ohio State on Friday night, 4-2. Lovett 4-1 in Big Ten duels. His only loss was to Austin Gomez of Wisconsin, 4-2.
Head forward. Wrestle that back.
Lovett falling to Sammy Sasso 5-2 in last March's Big Ten championship.
Right hand, clear the wrist. Get an angle. Look at the side. Hand on the tie. Get your right hand on the side.
Bartlett had a 2-on-1 right there. Didn't really kind of go with it. I'm looking for Bartlett to maybe attack the right leg of Lovett. Now Lovett beats him to it right there, creates a scramble situation. Right that back in on a single leg. Can he shelf it to the outside? Bartlett trying to square up, but notice how he's getting his elevation. He's keeping his ankles clean. Anticipates the roll through right there.
This is where Lovett is so good at sitting this corner.
Yeah. Bartlett has a little advantage there, being able to elevate it.
Look at that position.
And Lovett is not giving up on it. It gets into a driving double leg off of that scramble. How about that?
Unbelievable. How did he do that?
Oh, he had his foot above his head, his own head.
That's the best takedown I've seen all season here on Big Ten Network. He was dead to rights, but he just didn't quit.
He did. He just stayed with it.
If there's an award, takedown of the year, Ridge Lovett, get your flight, because you're going to be in the mix.
Right there, outside cradle now. Again, flexibility, strength. 99.9% away there. Shane and I I get instant tie on him right now here. Ready to go.
That's exciting. That's exciting wrestling. It's what people want to watch. 2-0, riding time at 48 seconds.
See somebody get cut.
Lovett, the leg in. Cross body. He's just comfortable in these positions.
Yeah,
he's fearless.
Yeah, he's incredibly strong here in weird ranges of motion. Both legs in.
Here's a really good on-the-mat feature with Ridge Lovett. Check out those on-the-mat features on Instagram at B1G Wrestling. Looking to turn the hips.
Keep hopping. Go back to base.
I love the way he's grabbing that wrist right there on the right-hand side. See how he's grabbing the back of the hand right there? Not like the area that you would consider, that you'd use for a karate chop. He controls that and covers that hand right there. It's a great way to do it.
Double leg I've ever seen in Nebraska singlet is Ridge Lovett, not Jordan Burroughs.
Well, that's saying a lot. I think JB would agree with you. That was fantastic. So pretty hard to duplicate that effort. Again, it was the drive leg on his double, all right? It was above his head when he started it.
The best Nebraska double leg of all time is Ridge Lovett. JB, step aside. Jordan Burroughs, tweet at us. What do you think about that, JB? Want to hear from the champ. That takedown will stay with me for a long, long time.
Oh, yeah, already in the memory banks.
That's one. I'll be 80 years old sitting on my porch, and hopefully, God willing, get to do this for a while, and somebody says, give me one takedown. It might be that one right there.
That's when you're walking by the TV and you're going, who is that guy calling that match?
Got a minute, 1 minute.
It was me.
1-0 second period. Here's Bartlett. Oh, counterattack here from Lovett.
Nice job.
Timed perfectly.
Yeah, nice job right there. Took the straight on shot. Answered with a low shot of his own.
Goes back to the leg, so Ridge Lovett here in bonus point territory with 40 left in the second period.
And this is what makes Lovett so special. I mean, Bartlett has been a difficult guy to beat, but here he's already put 5 points up on him.
Ridge Lovett was third at the Cliff Keen in Vegas, had a great match with Yanni Diakomahalis. He fell 3-2 in sudden victory.
That ranking, and I know he's had a couple of early season losses, but that's not really, maybe a little out of character, but it's pretty impressive here.
2 losses, one to Yanni Diakamahalis and one to Austin Gomez in Big Ten dual meet action.
Shade, just for you, Shade.
It's on top of the Nittany line to start this 3rd period. He's been very good with that same mat return.
Yeah.
Does not leave his feet. If he did that, it'd be illegal. That illegal cutback return from Lovett.
Leg goes in.
Slides a leg in.
Leg goes in automatically. And you know, one of the things that you need to drill on here is the bottom man is that as you're getting returned to the mat here, to kind of get in that fetal position here where your elbows are in and you don't create any pockets for that leg to slip in. And that's what's happening as Bartlett comes down to the mat. There's enough of an area there to put that left leg in. And it's just a time killer, right? Because now all of a sudden you're flattened out. You can't get back into this match.
Riding time secured, so he's essentially up 6-0. Looking for a turn.
Really makes the bottom man work hard for everything he does. Trying to work that far side cradle, trying to get that chest to move towards that knee.
As the leg figure forward, Bartlett flat. Looking for that one turn to get a major decision.
Well, this isn't going to be a lot of action here, but he's already done enough for me to be on Wrestling in 60. You got to show this at some point in time in that series.
On the strength of that first period takedown, here's a mat return to close the match with the riding time. 6-0 decision for Rich Lovett. Improves to 15-2 in his junior season. Welcome back to Wrestling in 60, presented by Cliff Keen Athletic, here at number 5.
Ohio State back in it a little bit with 3 to go. 184 pounds. The junior, Rocky Jordan, against Rutgers' own, number 7th ranked, John Poznanski. Rocky Jordan. He's actually a 2-time NCAA qualifier, Matt, but he's not the actual starter this year. Caleb Romero used to be a 174-pounder. He's at 184 this year. He's ranked 6th in the country. Yep. But he is inactive today. He's 9-1 on the year. Rocky Jordan, though, 11-6. Career record of 48-25. As I just mentioned, 2-time qualifier for NCAAs, 2020 and 2021.
Comes from a big wrestling family as well.
Yeah, you could say that again. He's the younger brother of former Ohio State All-Americans Beau and Micah Jordan. Of course, Poznanski trying to get a shot there. Good defense there by Jordan. These two actually have never wrestled each other, Poz and Jordan. Both 2-0 against their common opponents. Good sprawl here from Poz. Jordan on a shot. Poznanski sprawling hard, whizzing. This is no cakewalk, man. I know Jordan's not the starter, but I mean, he's got some experience.
Oh yeah, no, this should definitely be a tough match for Poznanski.
Quite the depth Ohio State has at this weight, huh?
Seriously.
Poz, great defense and recover back into neutral. Nicely done.
That's a great hip whizzer.
Poznanski 14-2 on the season. His 2 losses to Aaron Brooks of Penn State, the defending national champion, and Lane Malchutski of Michigan State. Was pinned by him, actually. Bit of a surprise a couple weeks ago. Was slightly injured in that match, so he sat out against Michigan's Miles Amine. But back healthy now. Rocky Jordan, the younger brother, as we mentioned before, Beau and Micah. Rutgers fans know the name Micah Jordan, who Anthony Ashton beat a few times in 2019 en route to a national title. Poz trying to fend off another shot here from Jordan. Jordan's been pretty active so far, Matt.
Yeah, Jordan is the aggressor. He's getting in deep on shots. It's a good first period if you're Rocky Jordan. Still hasn't been able to score, though.
Big match for the team score.
Yeah.
Rutgers is the favorite on paper here and at 197, but of course Ohio State has they're the favorite at heavyweight.
Yeah, Paz really needs to win this one.
Still no score, but Jordan has been in deep on 2 shots so far. Paz, of course, showing off the All-American defense. Poznanski in his second freshman season as well. Took 4th place at 184 pounds last year. Become Rutgers' first true freshman All-American. 25-6 career record for him. End of the first period. Paz immediately tripoding up here. Trying to cut at the hands. Jordan doing a nice job so far. Paz throwing in a whizzer now. Out for 1. 1-0. Poznanski on top.
Like to see Paz go to work on his feet here. Get a takedown. Rocky Jordan was the aggressor. And
he snagged
on
that.
cue.
Yeah, he snagged that single.
Yep.
Treetop now. Trying to come through, and that was beautifully done.
Was really,
takedown. John Poznanski, a 3-0 lead.
Really, really beautifully done.
That's when you perfectly time popping one of those legs on that treetop position.
Paz is so athletic.
Jordan nearly got a reversal of his own. He's out for 1. It's Paz, the old 1, not 2 method.
Yep.
Up 3-1 here. You mentioned his athleticism, man. I mean, we saw this last year too.
Yeah.
How low he gets in his stance in neutral. He kind of basically just squats down on the mat. He's able to spring out, jump forward. The way he's able to flip his hips is unlike much we've seen in years at this place. And on a shot again is Paz, but he's flattened out a bit. Stuck down on his base. And we get the stalemate.
So takedown here would be really big.
And again, nice little duck under. Paz trying to finish it off. Jordan hang on to a leg. Paz going to try to pinch down. Same position again. Referee making sure Jordan keeps it legal with that foot. Make sure he's not tweaking it the wrong way. Paz now switching off to a double and another stalemate. Well, I'll tell you what, Poznanski's starting to open up the offense a little bit, Matt, but Rocky Jordan, this guy is tremendous on his defense.
Yeah, he's
right now.
tough. He's tough to score on, that's for sure. And, he was the aggressor in the first period, too. He got in deep on a couple shots. Paz, obviously, very hard to score on as well. But Rocky Jordan's in the match still. 3-1 match with another period to go. He's very much alive.
Have the advantage here and at 197. Ohio State the advantage at heavyweight. Razor thin right now. Paz, good ride so far. So is Jordan down on a knee. Jordan to his feet. Paz switching off to that little knee tap double, and he's going to try to hook around a leg, gets him back down. Now he's going to get him flat. Paz staying very heavy on top. He's had some really tough matches as of late, Matt Poznanski has, but one thing we've noticed is his top game, but Jordan now in on a leg. We're going to get locked hands here. That's going to be a reversal for for Rocky Jordan. And we're going to get a locked hands call. Boy, this one just turned around,
yes,
didn't
it did. That's why I said 3-1. He's definitely not out of it. And he's wrestled well this match.
Riding time not a factor. Paz trying to cut away. Jordan doing a nice job riding right now. And now the Rutgers crowd wants a locked hands call on Jordan. Not going to get it. Beau was arguing for it. Paz trying to crawl out. Under a minute to go now. They'll roll through. Out of bounds they go. Beau was going to go argue something, but I think he was just checking on the scoreboard.
Yeah.
There. But Jordan is up 4-3 with that locked hands call.
Yeah.
That's huge now because that was essentially a 3-point move.
It was.
And he's 45 seconds away from an upset.
Seen a couple penalty calls here on Rutgers today that really switched the momentum of some matches.
Crowd wants a stall warning. Paz up to it. He's tripoding up. And he's running out of time here, trying to Granby roll through. Jordan follows. Oh man.
Yeah.
Jordan close to an upset. 25 seconds. Paz trying to stand up. Gets up, gets 1 foot free. Jordan's hanging on to the leg. He's gonna crawl up, and there's a stall warning on Jordan.
Yep.
Hang on to the leg, 13 seconds now. Paz has to explode here, Matt.
Yeah, 13 seconds to get up. He looked pretty dead on bottom. He wasn't getting much movement, getting much explosiveness, but maybe a fresh whistle here will help him out.
Trying to stand up. Jordan runs him down. Paz flipping his hips. Nothing yet. Trying to hit back in. 6 seconds. Oh, and Jordan gets back on top. Rocky Jordan is going to hang on for the upset. Rocky Jordan has knocked off John Poznanski 4-3. That quiets down the Jersey Mike's crowd.
Wrestling in 60 is brought to you by Defense Soap. Defend what you have built. Welcome back as we count down the weekend's best competition from around America's premier wrestling conference. Here at number 4.
A 4-1 mark, taking on Bubba Wilson, who is 9-8 this season. Actually lost to Amine by a 5-3 decision at the Cliff Keen Invitational, so they did have quite a competitive and close match back in December.
Bubba Wilson will fight you. He's got good reactions and scramble ability. And just like I was talking about Lewan, he's best when he's lowering his level and finding angles. And Lewan showed that late with that close, sudden victory win, but he took a while getting there.
Clean on the post, gentlemen.
Bubba Wilson, a state champion at Manhattan High School in Kansas. And
Fingers
the
out of
one
the
thing
grip.
about Bubba Wilson is that, he's 9-8, and having a 9-8 record overall, especially when you're competing in the Big Ten, that's nothing to frown upon, especially being so early on in his collegiate career. Amine ranked number 12 in the country. He is 10-3 this season, 1 pin, 2 major decisions, and another case. And Amine looking for the takedown.
I like that about Amine. He can go every way. He drives through for the takedown there. Nice lower leg attack. Amine's doing his best when he's controlling ties and creating balance between his snaps and his leg attacks. And that was a great leg attack for the first early takedown by Amine.
Bubba Wilson gets the escape, and that's a point to cut into the Amine lead.
Nice job by Wilson to get that quick escape, because Amine has become better and better on top.
Out of the grip. Yes. Out of the grip, gentlemen. Out of the grip.
Bubba Wilson fighting hard here against Amine. Amine is 5-1 in matches decided by 2 points or less. So another case like Will Lewan that they're involved in close matchups.
Grip, gentlemen. Grip. Out of it.
Both these wrestlers have tremendous practice rooms because of both their college teammates and their regional training center. Mark Manning hosting the regional training center that has had Jordan Burroughs and James Green in Bubba Wilson's weight class. And you got Labriola and Robb in there, and then assistant coach Kofish and Snyder. You better get tough. You're not going to survive in a room like that. And so Bubba Wilson having those kind of practice partners ready for matches here in the Big Ten.
We're very excited to be in Lincoln for the Big Ten Championships. Cannot wait to get to Nebraska in just about a month's time.
Wilson was in there on the low shot, but Amine did a really nice job of keeping it really tight there. His chest to the back of Wilson, and making so that Wilson couldn't cut off with his right arm to get that double.
Final moments of our first period. Amine on top of Bubba Wilson by a point. That'll conclude. That'll make his Uncle Mike quite happy. And Amine on top of Bubba Wilson. Looking for a mat return. Lifts him up, or trying to lift him up. Scramble there, and a point for Bubba Wilson.
It's actually 2 points because there was locking hands and then the escape. And so it's going to be 3-2.
So now Amine has to battle back.
1 point, Wilson. Center.
Bubba Wilson not making it an easy night at the office for Amine here in Lincoln. Nebraska holding on to a 1-point lead, 4-3. We are in our third match here in this duel. Amine, he looked over, I think, at Sean Bometto, the clock, one of the two. Under a minute left here in the second period. It's a big matchup because Amine was certainly favored here at 165.
Center! Over center!
Wilson continues to be the aggressor here.
Go get one right now! Take a hard shot! Right now! Take a hard shot, Cam! Action,
Amine, 167 and 15, including a 40-0 mark when he was in high school. Amine from Brighton, Michigan. Still 3-2 in favor of Bubba Wilson. There's Mark Manning urging on his 165-pound redshirt freshman.
Amine will go underneath to begin the third period, can tie this up, and we're going to go. This matchup giving us exactly what we thought. Nebraska and Michigan. Second close match in a row. 3-3 here in the third period. It's going to come down to who can execute.
And what do you know? Amine's involved in a close match. 6 matches have been decided by 2 points or less. He has been virtually unbeatable in those close matches, going 5-1.
Nice shot there, but nice job of fending off, trying to get back in there on Wilson. Good scrap by these two.
Well, this is certainly two guys who are looking to make a statement here in the Big Ten. Amine and Bubba Wilson continue to go at it. It is a 4-3 lead for Nebraska. That a major decision from Ridge Lovett to begin the dual meet.
Be a big statement victory for Wilson if he can get in here. He's unranked, going up against the 12th ranked Amine, if he can get in the rankings. But even bigger for this meet right here tonight.
And Amine shoots for the takedown, but to no avail.
Both guys trying to lower their level, find that angle, get penetration, but neither can get past the head-hands defense of the other. There goes Wilson. Can he drive through the hips? But Amine doing a great job of cutting the corner there.
Keep it legal!
Can he get past the head? And here Wilson, can he lift that leg above, get his head up, and drive through?
Final moments of the third period. Bubba Wilson looking
Drives over, gets the two. Nice job by elevating the head, keeping his position, coming up, and getting the two to seal the deal.
And Bubba Wilson with the biggest win of his season as he defeats Amine here in Lincoln, and the Cornhusker faithful come to their feet and show their appreciation. What a moment. What a match for Bubba Wilson to upset Amine, his first win against a top 20 opponent.
And now we'll look at number 3 as we continue the countdown.
About this time.
Will Lewan, a 2-time NCAA qualifier, 11-3 this season. 6 of his matches have been decided by 2 points or less. He is 4-2 in that stretch. Both men have lost to Minnesota's Brayton Lee. Peyton Robb ranked number 5 in the country. What a battle that was with him and Brayton Lee a few weeks ago that we were fortunate enough to call Tim.
Both of these wrestlers have a tough, gritty style. They're going to grind it out. Lewan always in a close match, and he scores late. There's Sean Bormet. Sean Bormet encouraging Lewan to open up a little more, let it fly. There's a chill factor with Lewan. He's about as chill as anyone I see out there. You don't know whether he's winning or losing from his facial expressions, but he knows how to keep it close. He knows how to win the close one.
Well, the way I would look at Will Lewan is he has ice water in his veins. He's literally almost unflappable because he is involved in close matchups, especially in such a deep weight class at 157.
Yeah, and like I said, I think Coach Burnett would call him too close because he's got a lot more in the toolbox. And both of these wrestlers are best when they let it fly. Peyton is best when he steps up and gets offensive. Looking right now with the headlock there, trying to move Lewan so he can find an angle, get down on a leg.
The chin strap, the headgear has gone by the wayside. Now they're going to put it on. Peyton Robb, he is 4th place at the Big Ten Championships last year, 3rd place in 2020. But he's looking to take that next step as he tries to progress and really hit that rarefied air and being one of the top guys in the country here in the division. We pointed out his loss to Ryan Deacon of Northwestern. Nebraska was off last weekend. Still no score as we have 65 seconds to go in our first period.
Both these guys digging. 1 minute remaining in period 1. Looking for that underhook to set up their attack. There's 2-on-1 by Peyton. Can he bring the 2-on-1 and Lewan down to the mat? Maybe do a little run around.
Yeah.
Oh, underneath there, a little bit of a start of a duck, a fireman's carry, fended off by Lewan.
Both men multiple-time high school state champions. Peyton Robb in Minnesota. Will Lewan in Illinois.
Center.
This is a battle, Tim.
Yeah, I like the way that Robb is controlling the center, digging in, looking to create something. Seems to be a bit more offensive than Will Lewan right now. But it looks like we're going to end 0-0, which isn't surprising for these two. Again, Lewan winning a 1-point 4-3 matchup 2 years ago.
Clean on the post.
And that'll end the first period. No score between number 13, Will Lewan of Michigan.
Iowa State and the developmental coach for USA Wrestling, gold medalist for us, Michigan Prep, and now back in Michigan. Tremendous addition for the Michigan staff.
1 point for Will Lewan on the escape as he is on top of Peyton Robb. Both men, Tim, have a physical style here at 157.
Stay into him.
Yeah, like I said, they're tough, gritty style.
Busy hands. Keep taking ground. Keep taking ground.
For Peyton Robb, the fact that he was able to hand Austin O'Connor the only defeat of his season so far, I think just speaks volumes as to how far Peyton Robb can go.
Stay action.
Nebraska on top of Michigan 4-0 thanks to a major decision from Ridge Lovett at 149.
1 minute 5.
We will end tonight's duel at 141 between Stefan Micic and Chad Red.
And so interesting here because that's a good call by the official Conrad Duffy because Peyton Robb has been the one taking territory. Both these wrestlers are better when they lower their level, find the angle, take low shots, and Robb trying to find that opportunity to move Lewan to the side, finding that angle, but neither of the guys have really committed to a low-level attempt and shot. There's the first one, and Lewan, that's where he's best. He's in, trying to come out the back door here. Wants to go to one side, clear those ankles.
Keep your hips on top. Lock in the crotch.
Peyton Robb trying to avoid the takedown here.
Again, can Lewan clear those ankles? He has. Now, can he come out one side?
It's a race against time. And that'll end the second period.
We'll be back with more of the week's top matches on Wrestling in 60.
Will Lewan, one of two Montini Catholic here with the Wolverines, and now we are even up at 1 apiece.
You can tell both these guys are most comfortable on their feet, no interest in riding, and that's where it's going to be won here in the third period.
Well, half of Will Lewan's matchups or matches have been decided by 2 points or less. So this is pretty much par of the course.
This is a big match for these two from the standpoint of seeding and the Big Tens and the NCAAs. So close. Two guys going to be vying for a place on the podium, the top 8, All-American status at the NCAAs.
Well, this is prime-time Big Ten wrestling at its finest between two guys who are looking to battle and get their hand raised as we have 70 seconds left here in the third period. Shot there by Peyton. Robb. Lewan shrugs it off. Now we'll see if Lewan can get to his offense.
Lewan has the warning stalling, but now with a couple of shots, he can get the attention. There's still time to get a stall call on against Robb if Lewan will continue with the shots.
We'll see if Lewan, and oh my goodness, there a little bit of a scramble and no.
Yeah, Lewan had a good opportunity for a counter shot right there, but he just came right back to his feet. Did a nice job of underhook coming back, and now he's in on the single again. Lewan in on a low shot, coming out the backside. Needs to hide and clear those ankles and come to one side, push up, but it doesn't look like well because that arm is tight with that chest wrap. And we go to a stalemate and back to their feet.
And number 13, Will Lewan. Big points on the line here in our second matchup of the evening. Both men, it is a war of attrition now in the center. And we're going to extra time. Crucial points on the line between these two teams.
And right now, who can execute when they're tired? Who can go beyond the 7 minute? Who can execute their best in the extra time? Nice job by Lewan there, coming to the side, and right here they're going action. Conrad Duffy calls action. They go back, no warning. That was a nice shot by Lewan. He's had all the lower level shots in the last couple of periods right now.
He had one in the second, one in the third, and one now here in extra time.
Nice shot by Low on the ankle. Clears in, looking for both. Nice job by Lewan with the, oh man, nice job. Lewan gets a whizzer in there. Then he splits and gets the leg out before Robb can secure. There is no takedown there.
So now Mark Manning no longer has challenges. And here in Lincoln, the Cornhusker fans are up, and they are tense moments between Will Lewan and Peyton Robb.
Another low shot by Peyton Robb, fended off by Will Lewan. Both of these guys are giving great effort. Another duck by Lewan. Can he get it? And a nice job of fending it off.
Pushed each other to the limit here, and now Lewan looking to get a point.
That's a great job by Lewan right here because Robb got impatient there.
And Will Lewan elevates his record to 12-3, getting the win over Peyton Robb. That's a big win for the junior from Montini Catholic. Will Lewan now 5-2 in matches decided by 2 points or less.
Welcome back to Wrestling at 60, presented by Cliff Keen Athletic. We continue our countdown of the weekend's best matches. Here at number 2.
Now things get a little interesting here, Nick. 14-13. Rutgers is favored on paper here, but they're not at heavyweight.
This is a huge match. 197, Greg Bulsak for the Scarlet Knights, Gavin Hoffman for Ohio State. Ranked matchup, Hoffman number 21 in the country. Bulsak number 6. Hoffman's 8-6 on the year. Career record of 39-23.
The lineup and starting to make a little run. This would be a big one for him.
Well, this match has certainly turned into the direction of the Ohio State Buckeyes after Rocky Jordan just knocked off John Poznanski at 184 pounds. Just joining us, Nick Costco alongside Matt Howe up here in the booth. 2 bouts to go, including this one. Scarlet Knights a 14-13 lead. And they certainly need a win here to set themselves up nicely at heavyweight, where Ohio State will be favored with Tate Orndorff on deck for the Buckeyes. Rutgers weighed in Boone McDermott and Keontae Hamilton. But I would say, Matt, it's going to be a Boone McDermott times. He's out in the back, and Hamilton is on the bench. So
yeah.
we won't see the debut, or the home debut at least, of Hamilton.
Not just yet.
Not just yet.
Hopefully soon.
Exciting prospect he is.
But, yeah, let's say Bulsak does win this match by decision. Rutgers will lead by 4 points, and you know Tate Orndorff for Ohio State is going to be looking for bonus points.
That he is. Shot here from Hoffman on this leg. Bulsak, again, his patented scramble. He is so great in this position, man. He's able to hook this leg. He's got his hands locked as well. Now he's going to go across to the ankle. See if he can finish this off as Hoffman still has that leg, but see the strength of Bulsak trying to get that one up, get that leg free. Hoffman rolls through. Bulsak again back in that same position. Under a minute to go, first period, trying to hook this leg again. He's got it. No two yet. He's got to be able to cover both hips and get his leg free.
Yeah, his leg is trapped under there.
Bulsak was on a 3-match losing skid. Got the tech fall on Thursday over Azim Bell when Rutgers dominated Ryder. Get back on the winning end of things, but he had losses to Max Dean, Cameron Caffrey, and Patrick Bruckey, basically the cream of the crop of this weight class.
Right.
Caffrey, of course, had his own run for Michigan State, knocking off Bulsak and Dean in the same weekend.
Yep.
We got two hammers going at it right now between Bulsak and Hoffman. 10 seconds. 10 seconds. First period is going to come to a close here. Scoreless. Hoffman on bottom to start the period. Bulsak stopped the switch, and now he's up to this leg, trying to keep Hoffman down. Tries to cover the hips now. Hoffman trying to come on reversal, but Bulsak follows. He'll scramble now. Hoffman coming in, looking for a reversal. Bulsak trying to keep his hips away. Hoffman's still coming. Got to hold the foot. Hoffman turning back in. Bulsak's still on top here, technically. No two yet. Still has the foot. Buckeyes bench wants the two. Hoffman's around, but Bulsak's got that foot.
Yeah,
and now there's two.
Not sure what changed really there.
Not much, just maybe a bit of a delayed call there.
Yeah, I mean, it is two, definitely. He's covering both hips. He's fully behind him.
Bulsak's out for one. Tried to elevate that leg and get his own reversal. It's 2-1. Hoffman out in front. Hoffman's coming off a pretty good match, Matt, when when Penn State took on Ohio State on Friday. Hoffman took Max Dean to the wire. 5-3 loss in sudden victory. But Bulsak needs to get it going now for the Scarlet Knights. They are to knock off the Buckeyes for the first time. We know Bulsak's going to choose bottom to start the third period. He would love a takedown here going into the final frame. Short time here. End of the second. Another tight one. We'll start here. I think he's not going to even bother trying to hold Bulsak down here. 2-2.
Yeah, crowd, like you say, Nick, has really been quiet. Not a lot to cheer for over the last couple matches for Rutgers. Especially with such a tight team score, looking for that first win over Ohio State in program history.
Riding time not a factor. It's in favor of Bulsak right now with 34 seconds. Trying to get a lot of misdirection going now is Bulsak. Nothing doing yet.
With all that on the line, you need your hammers to step up, and Bulsak is one of those hammers.
He is.
You were hoping that Poznanski was going to be able to step up.
Oh, we had a shot there. Hoffman again. Good sprawl. Now trying to get reattack it on. Trying to reattack as well. Bulsak trying to oh my goodness. Nice exchange there. Hoffman able to avoid getting scored on. Ooh, it's getting tense.
especially with Poznanski wrestling the backup and Rocky Jordan.
1 minute, third period.
You were hoping for a win there, but Rocky Jordan with great victory. Now Hoffman trying to put Bulsak on upset alert.
Bulsak trying to go behind. No.
There's the crowd getting into it a little bit, Nick. Tie match, 45 seconds to go.
And crunch time now. Rutgers would love a 4-point lead heading into the final bout. Bulsak, a little more active right now on his feet.
30 seconds.
Under 30. Got that underhook left side and on a shot. Had it for a brief moment. Hoffman now just backing up and defending. Crowd wants a stall warning on Hoffman. Nothing doing yet. 15 seconds.
10 seconds.
Short time now. And with that, oh boy, put 2 minutes on the clock at heavyweight for the Buckeyes. Here we go, sudden victory. Bulsak looking to go behind, has the leg. Now Hoffman re-attacking. Bulsak has his leg caught. Hoffman driving through. Bulsak still defending. Hoffman driving. And there's two. Gavin Hoffman has upset Greg Bulsak. Ohio State takes a 16-14 lead going into heavyweight.
Oh, man, disappointing.
Wow, what a breakthrough win for Gavin Hoffman. And that's a disappointing one for Greg Bulsak.
Over the last hour, we've been counting down the weekend's most competitive Big Ten matches. Here is our pick at number 1.
To become the 11th member under Tom Brand's tutelage, to become to win 25 dual meet matches. Only 10 of Tom Brand's have done 10, have won 25 matches. Marinelli's 24-1, and 4 Hamiti. What an opportunity! He's stepping up now. It's the Big Ten.
And right away, Marinelli looking to get into his offense quickly. 2 points for Marinelli.
Marinelli posted, got that single leg, got the takedown. Vintage, the Bull.
Speaking of vintage, the Bull, we saw that last Friday when he defeated Penn State's Brady Berge by a 10-2 major decision. That was a very emotional win for Alex Marinelli, and he brings that into today's senior day. Dean Hamiti, the undefeated freshman from Joliet. He is 17-0, 6 pins, 5 major decisions, and 4 tech falls this season.
Keep working.
Action in the center.
It is a question of youth against experience here in this matchup.
Hamiti not afraid to mix it up. The more he mixes it up, the more opportunity he gets to create. He's got a body that allows him to work those legs, cradles. He's got an arsenal, a great toolbox.
Well, for Alex Marinelli, he has certainly been one of the leaders of this Iowa Hawkeyes senior-laden team.
Yeah, over the years, this has been a great weight class for Wisconsin. You know, Evan Wick, one of the rivals of Alex Marinelli, and Hamiti's just the next man up for 165 for Wisconsin. A lot of great wrestlers at that weight class, and this is a good one in the Big Ten as well.
Well, Hamiti, a 3-time Illinois State High School champion at Joliet Catholic Academy. And really making waves being a freshman. Also another freshman making waves at 165, Carson Hartzell of Ohio State. And incidentally, that happens to be the only defeat of Alex Marinelli's campaign.
Step in, even if it gets taken down a couple of times, trying to create.
2-1 the lead for Alex Marinelli, ranked number 5 in the country. He was the number 1 seed at the NCAA championships last season.
Keep working
Lost in the quarterfinals and had a medical forfeit from the tournament. A 4-time Ohio State champion in high school and St. Paris Graham. Everywhere Alex Marinelli has gone, he's won.
Marinelli loves to advance forcefully, get your hands on you, stay in the phone booth. And if they stay in the phone booth, advantage Marinelli.
Final moments of our first period between number 5, Alex Marinelli, and number 16, Hamiti. And there's the lovely wife of Alex Marinelli, Mariah Marinelli.
The director of ops, junior high. The tragic story and death of
One red, neutral.
Mariah's twin brother, Eli, a wrestler for Wisconsin, Alex's best friend, and together they have walked through with their family and their faith. It's been difficult. And so when it comes to wrestling, there's been a lot of things that are harder for Alex Marinelli than a wrestling match. Drops in on the single leg, comes up to his feet, the dump. Really nice job of lowering the level and moving his feet and getting the 2 points.
4-2 the lead for Alex Marinelli. Dean Hamiti, the freshman, undefeated this season. Marinelli looking to hand him the first loss of his campaign, and now a big mat returner. Marinelli was looking for a mat return.
Neutral.
Nice job by Hamiti, though.
Yeah, Hamiti's never been in this situation like this, though. In front of a crowd like this with a great hand fighter. Drop into the single. Now watch as Alex Marinelli comes up to his feet and now just moves his feet and lowers his level. Drops down.
That is a veteran-like move, and such mat awareness being displayed by the 3-time All-American and the 3-time defending Big Ten champion.
That right there showed wrestling's more about physics than it is about, strength, because right there he just had the leg secured and then just lowered his level and moved his feet. Took the leg away from Hamiti. He had nowhere to go but down.
And Hamiti's not going away anytime soon, though, but Alex Marinelli, there's a reason why they call him the Bull, and I think his nickname is so emblematic of what his wrestling is on the mat. 4-3 the lead for Alex Marinelli here in the final time that he will wrestle at Carver Hawkeye Arena with his wife Mariah, the director of operations, looking on an emotional day for the Marinelli family.
I'm really impressed with Hamiti and the movement. He has really good movement, but Marinelli is doing a great job of not biting too hard on those movements.
And you think Mariah likes what she's seeing out of her husband? Yep, she says the 2. Give it to him. Absolutely. 4-3 as we enter the third period. Alex Marinelli on top of the undefeated Dean Hamiti, the freshman. Iowa leading the duel 12-6 here at Carver Hawkeye Arena. 2 points for Alex Marinelli to increase his lead.
Just a little bit of a lapse, careless there by Hamiti, and Alex Marinelli gets the 2. Green still in control.
Still you, Green.
Still Marinelli in control after the reversal.
Still you, Green.
Looking to keep getting into his offense here.
Well, up and building up that riding time.
Still Green.
Now the riding time going over a minute.
1001. Nope. Still Green.
Scramble here. Alex Marinelli looking to capture his 16th win of the season, his 15-1 this season. And now 2 points there by Dean Hamiti. So now it's 6-5.
Nice job, and Hamiti very good on top, very dangerous on top.
A close match here for Alex Marinelli, and now he gets a point with the escape as he increases his lead to 7-5.
Measuring the shots now of Hamiti. Out 7-5, he's got a riding time advantage, but you can't wrestle the clock. Alex Marinelli right now does not want to shut it down. He does not want to wrestle the clock.
And he also has the advantage in riding time at 1:12. Scramble here.
No control.
Marinelli in front, 7-5.
No control.
Marinelli looking to hold on here against Dean Hamiti.
What a way to finish your career. Joining that quarter-century club, 25 dual meet wins and a crowd that loves him.
What a send-off for Alex the Bull Marinelli and his final time here at Carver Hawkeye Arena with his wife Mariah looking on as he defeats Dean Hamiti What a moment for Alex the Bull Marinelli.
We hope that you enjoyed this edition of Wrestling in 60, presented by Cliff Keen Athletic. Join us again next week as we continue to showcase America's premier wrestling conference, the Big Ten.